Sairam students, welcome back to your online classes. Hope you all are fine. Today we are going to start a new chapter in English grammar. So today what we are going to study, today's English grammar. And in English grammar, what we are going to start today, today's our new chapter. Okay, so we are going to start a new chapter. Adverbs. What is the name of the chapter? Adverbs. We all know what is verbs. All the doing words are known as the verbs. And when we add something in those verbs, that becomes adverbs. That means when anything describes the action of the verb, that becomes the adverb. So basically the meaning of adverb is when we add something in verbs that increases its or that describes its action, then it is known as adverbs. Let's see more. What is the meaning of adverbs? What is the meaning of adverbs? See, words that tell us how an action is done are called adverbs. Okay, so adverbs are those words which tell us that how an action is done. They are called adverbs. So what is the meaning of adverbs? The meaning of adverbs is words that tell us how an action is done are called adverbs. Okay, words that tell us how an action is done are called adverbs. Now see examples of adverbs. Now we see some examples of adverbs. Okay, so so here, see here is loudly, showing that the verb here is crying. The verb is crying here, and loudly shows that how the boy crying. That means it shows the action of the boy. That means action of the verb. That means it shows the action of the verb. That means it shows the action of crying. Okay, now see the next. The peacock dances gracefully. The peacock dances gracefully. Here, gracefully shows that the action of the verb dance. Gracefully shows the action of the verb dance. So here, gracefully is an adverb. Gracefully is an adverb. Okay, now see the next. These words loudly and gracefully tell us about how the actions are done. These words are called adverbs. Okay, the words which we had read in the last examples, like loudly and gracefully, these words tell us how the actions are done. How the actions are done, and these words are called adverbs. Okay, you see the next. Let us take some more examples. Okay, see some more examples of adverb. First is here quickly describes the action word read. Okay, so the action word is read, and it describes the action word here. What? Quickly. Quickly describes the action word read. Now see the next sentence. Kids laugh loudly. Kids laugh loudly. So here, see, loudly is our adverb. Loudly is our adverb. So, loudly describes the action word laugh. Loudly describes the action word laugh. Now see the next. My elder sister rides lazily. My elder sister rides lazily. Here again, lazily describes the action word which is rides. So, lazily describes the action word rides. So, rides is a verb here. And lazily describes the action of the verb rides. Okay. So, lazily describes the action word rides. Now, see the next. It is raining heavily today. It is raining heavily today. Here again, heavily describes the word raining. Heavily describes the word raining. See, heavily describes the word, action word, raining. Okay. Now see more. An adverb is a word that tells something more about verb. Adverb because we add something more in our verbs. So, whenever a word tells us something more about a verb, it is known as adverbs. An adverb tells how, where, and when an action happens. Okay, an adverb tells us how, where, and when an action happens. An action happens. Okay, let's see the next. How to form adverbs. Now, what we are going to study? We are going to study here how we form the adverbs. How we form the adverbs. Okay, so how to form the adverbs? Adverbs are mostly formed by adding ly to the adjectives. Whenever we add ly to any adjectives, then it becomes an adverb. See how? Beautiful is an adjective, and when we add ly to the adjective, that means when we add the ly with the beautiful, then it becomes beautifully. It becomes beautifully. Okay, whenever we join ly to the adjectives, it becomes an adverb. Like when we join beautiful with ly, it becomes beautifully. It becomes beautifully. Now see the next. She dressed. Okay. Now see the next. Let's add ly to the adjectives and form adverbs. Okay. See. When we add ly to the word calm, it becomes calmly. It becomes calmly. Next word is silent. When we add the ly to the silent, it becomes silently. It becomes silently. Next is when we add the ly to the word quickly, it becomes quickly. When we add the adverb, when we add the ly word with the quick, it becomes quickly. It becomes quickly. Okay. Next is when we add the ly word with the word regular. When we add the ly word with the word regular, it becomes regularly. It becomes regularly. Next is when we add the ly word with the word nice, it becomes nicely. It becomes nicely. Next is when we add ly word to the adjective slow, it becomes the adverb slowly. It becomes the adverb slowly. So here are the adverbs: calmly, silently, quickly, regularly, nicely, slowly. These are those adverbs which we get from by joining the ly word within adjectives. Then we got these adverbs like calmly, silently, quickly, regularly, nicely, and slowly. Okay? Why we replace it with I. If the adjective end, if the adjective end with Y. Sorry for the mistake. If the adjective end at Y, we replace it with I, and then add ly, and then add ly. Okay. Now see, like happy. When the last word is Y, then we add I and then add ly. It becomes happily. It becomes happily. Next is angry. Next is angry. We replace the word Y with the I and join the word ly. Then it becomes angrily. It becomes angrily. Next is easy. We replace the word Y with the I and join ly. Then it becomes easily. Easy becomes easily. Next is hungry. Here again we replace the word Y with the I and also add ly. Then it becomes hungrily. It becomes hungrily. Now see the next. Circle the adverbs in the following sentences and write whether the adjectives say how, when, or where about the verbs in the blanks. So this is in your book. See the chapter number 8 of your grammar book, English grammar book, adverbs. Here are some exercises of activities of chapter number 8. I am going to show you on the screen. You have to write in your books. Okay. See, the first question is, you have to circle the adverbs and verbs happen. Okay. Now see, the first. We cheered loudly for our team. We cheered loudly for our team. So here, what is the adverb? The adverb here is loudly. So circle on loudly. Circle on loudly. And in the blank write down how. In the blank write down how. 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 So here, how we cheered for our team. That means we cheered loudly for our team. So here the word is how, and you have to circle the adverb loudly. Now see the next. Renu is leaving early. Renu is leaving early. So here is the adverb early. Circle on the adverb early. And what is the adverb says here? It says that when. When is Renu leaving? So Renu is leaving early. Renu is leaving early. So adverb is here early. Circle on early and write in the blank when. Write in the blank when. Okay. Now see the next. See, your book is there on the table. Your book is there on the table. So what is the adverb here? The adverb is there. Circle on there. Circle on there. Okay. So adverb here is there, and in book is there on the table. Okay. Now see the next. Your phone go to the garden. Your phone go to the garden. So here the adverb is Sorry, there is some mistake in this question. Here is, the question is, he often, he often goes to the garden. He often go to the garden. So, write, circle on the often. Often is the adverb here. Often is the adverb here. And write what adverb says is when. When he goes to the garden, he often goes to the garden. Now see the next. Leela spoke quietly. So write in the blank how does Leela spoke, and the circle the adverb quietly here. So Leela spoke quietly and write in the blank how. Okay. Now see the adverbs in the underline the word in the each sentence. You have to circle the adverbs and underline the each word in the sentence. Okay, so the first is we worked hard and succeeded. We worked hard. You have to circle the adverbs and underline the words in each sentences. Okay. Circle the adverbs in and underline the verbs in each sentence. Okay. You have to circle the adverbs and underline. Circle the adverb here. Circle the adverb here. Here adverb is we worked hard and succeeded. We worked hard. Here underline the worked and succeeded, because these both are your verbs, and circle on the hard because it is your adverbs. It shows the action of the worked and succeeded. Okay. Now see the next. Drive the car carefully. Drive the car carefully. So here underline on drive. Drive is your verb and carefully is your adverb. Carefully is your adverb. It shows the action of the word drive. So underline the word drive and circle on carefully. Now see the next. Tara sings sweetly. Tara sings sweetly. So here sings shows the sweetly shows the adverb. So circle on sweetly and underline the sings. Now see the next. We should always speak softly. We should always speak softly. So here we should always speak softly. That means our, what is our verb here? Here our verb is speak. So underline on speak and circle on always and softly. These both are our adverbs. These both are our adverbs. So circle on always and softly. These both are our adverbs and underline the word speak. Now see the next. We are going away for a holiday. We are going away for the holiday. Here our verbs are going and circle on away. Away is our adverb. Away is our adverb. Okay. Now see the next. In the next, underline the word go and come. These both are you go now and I will come later. Here go and come both are our verbs, and our adverbs are now and later. They show the action of the verb go and come. So you go now and I will come later. Here go and come are verbs and now and later are adverbs. Now see the next. She danced well. She danced well. Here dance is our verb and well shows the action of the verb, that is it is adverb. Well is our Radha looked down. Radha looked down to see a frog. Radha looked down to see a frog. Here, looked and see. Both are verb. Here, looked and see. Both are verb. And down shows the action of the verb. So, this is our adverb. This is our adverb. Now, see the next. Vijay banged the door angrily. Vijay banged the door angrily. So underline the word banged. It is verb here. And angrily shows the action of the verb banged. So it is our adverb. So it is our adverb. Now see the next. Geeta arrives home. Geeta arrives late for school yesterday. Geeta arrived late for school yesterday. Okay, so here arrived is your verb and late represents the adverb. Late represents the adverb. So underline arrived and circle on late. Okay, now see the next. Here is your next question. Write two. It's two. Write two adverbs for each word given. Write two adverbs. So, write two adverbs for each word given. Write two adverbs for each word given. See here. Your first word is walk. First word is walk. So, the adverb for the walk is fast. Walk fast. And the second is slow. Second is slow. Walk slow. Now see the next. Jump. So the word for the jump is high. Adverb for the jump is high. And the second is over. Jump over. Jump over. See the next. Right. So the first word for the right is, first adverb for the right is neatly. Write neatly. And second is write quickly. Write quickly. Next is talk softly. Talk softly. Second word is politely. Talk politely. Talk politely. Next is quietly. Sit quietly. Second word is behind. Sit behind. Next, sleep soundly. Next is reach safely. Reach safely or reach late. Reach late. Drive. Next is drive. Drive slowly. Drive slowly. And the next is drive carefully. Drive carefully. Okay. So these are all about adverbs, and this is the half work of your book. We will do the another questions of your book in our next video. Till then, thank you so much and stay safe at your homes.